Hi, Cancer. Welcome back. Things are looking very interesting for this love situation for you. So we're going to kind of dig into where your person's at with all this. My energy is just taking a dip. It's very hot where I am right now, so bear with me. Okay, let's see. Let's see where your person's at. What is your person's perspective about all of this? Where we left off, you guys are on two totally different pages in regard to this relationship. Sorry, my chair makes a creaking noise. That probably makes me sound like I'm farting, but I'm not. You're on two different pages, and I feel like there's going to be divine intervention here for both of you to not be so burdened by the relationship in whatever capacity that means. But there felt like there was some guilt for your person. They're kind of overwhelmed emotionally by things, by people. Okay, yeah. We have commitment, but it's kind of on its side, and I'm going to honor that. There's this obligation of commitment, but it's not something that they want to do of their own volition. They feel obligated to commit, okay? They're trying to find the courage to walk a different path with you. That could very well mean a breakup of some kind if you're together, okay? Or walking away from whatever this is expected to be, because you actually, yeah, we've got dark thoughts, trying to keep up the status quo, like trying to keep up appearances. And I feel like when you have this experience, and maybe you've already had it, which is why you're able to watch this, you don't want someone who wants to commit to you out of obligation. You want someone who wants to commit to you because they want to do it. So even though there's probably this part of you and this deep conditioned part of you that we all have on some level, you think if somebody commits to you, that's, that means they love you, or that means to the world they love you, or, but that's not the same thing. It's not the same thing as them actually wanting to commit to you. So I think they're trying to work up I don't know what this looks like. How do they feel? Okay, that's interesting. I feel like something's been kind of imposed on them. Yeah, we've got breakup and separation. Taking a chance and a risk, but they're not showing their hand. I think they're trying to work some things out for themselves outside of whatever pressure they're feeling. The twin flame card came up, but this doesn't feel like a twin flame connection. This feels like something that could be imposed as one. As if there's a need, if you're a twin flame, you have to be together. There was something imposed on your person from a perspective of being destined for each other or something. And whether that came from you or everybody around you, there's something that they're trying to step out of with you. I don't know how this is going to transpire. What are they actually dealing with? Because this doesn't feel like somebody that is fully committed to this relationship. They're looking for a way out, okay? No matter how hard that might feel, I don't know if they would have the courage to be honest with you about that. I don't know if they've tried to tell you that before and they just couldn't, or they were shut down by people, by you, okay? Yeah. Like, we have joy, okay, but we have bittersweet. Like, I don't know, like there's something of a mystery. I don't think they're revealing all their cards. I don't know if they will until they do. But it feels like what should have been really joyful was really bittersweet, because it wasn't, it was something that was forced. It was something that was contrived. It wasn't, I don't know, like when people get caught up in the idea and the image of their relationship versus the actual feeling between two people, So there might be a part of you, Cancer, that is like attached to this person because of how things look, or because of how the relationship might look to others, or what you feel this person will provide to you image-wise. And I'm only saying that because we have vanity on the bottom. Whether that's what you mean or not, this is what this person is feeling. This is their perspective of things, but it's not real, true joy. Like, and I think they feel very alone and isolated in this relationship. Like, it's not even about them, which is really interesting. Okay. It is on one hand, but it's like, yeah, something. Okay. Are there any hidden elements or hidden intentions that you need to know about? Okay. We have reflection and non-judgment, but it's in reverse. Okay. I'm actually going to open up the book for that because they do have reverse terms. We have the 44, so I feel like the growth is done, but whatever. 44. The Lady of the Mirror as a challenger. Oh. She represents the powerful force of law of attraction and reminds you that what you are is what you attract. This isn't to say that you need to blame yourself for inviting transgressions, or if you find yourself a victim of a big picture event, say a war. This is a distorted interpretation of this law. Certain events are fated to test our faith. Rather, find yourself within the web woven through life, your relationships, opportunities, desires, seeming failures, and successes. Observe how you've responded to life's challenges, great and small, and be aware of what is familiar in the present. Release all judgment and accept things exactly as they are. I do feel like your person has accepted where things are at, but they are not going to stay at the status quo. It feels like they are done with that. Yeah, we have letting go, okay? They're in the process of letting this relationship go, which I have to say, as much as that sounds bad, because I know we get attached to relationships, I think it's probably even what's best for you. Because if you're attached to this person based on what they can provide to you versus what you actually feel about them, and that might not be for everybody, I think that it, like, I think deep down like you're a Cancer sun, moon, rise, on some level that this person is separate from you, even if you're in a relationship. This is so interesting. Okay. What are they focused on? Okay. They're focused on the truth, and they're trusting their instincts right now. And they're in search of the truth. They are focused on that. The truth, not the glamorized idea and potential of things, but the actual truth at the root of things. So I think that's interesting. Okay, what are their next steps? Okay. All right, we have the Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. This is like that's going to be really interesting, because one is kind of celebrating a milestone, but the other is, it's holding on. Yeah, there's something moving quickly. They're moving into their power. They're holding on to their truth. I feel like they're going to make a move, but they're going to hold on to what's theirs. They're not going to give up what's theirs. They're going to fight for what's theirs, and they're working up the courage. I don't know if they feel like they'd lose something. I don't know. So what do you need to know about this, Cancer? You need to follow your own guidance. We've got the Hierophant. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands and we have the Two of Cups. And yeah, this could be a higher level of commitment. If you just persevere, you guys will be together. That just feels like a forced narrative. You can't force someone to be with you. You can't keep someone to be with you because you have an idea of who they are in your life, or who they're supposed to be. They have to be on board with that. And this person just doesn't feel on board with that. So I think you just need to focus on you and what's going to make you feel better without attaching it to somebody else having to make you feel better, if that makes sense. Sending you so much love, and let yourself be freed by this experience so you can actually maybe be with someone who genuinely loves and wants to commit to you.